Rise. Judge Vonda B court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the mouse.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Is Miss or Mrs. Mouse?
It's Miss Mouse. I remarried.
Okay, Mrs. Mouse, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
So, my husband, ex-husband, was in jail for a while, and I found out that he is currently making more than $20,000 extra than what he previously stated, and so I would just like some help raising the kids.
Okay, if he makes $20,000 more extra, why did you need to tell me that he was in jail previously?
Because it was not on the record that he was making $20,000 more, and I'm not exactly sure where he's getting it now, but it's fine.
All right, folks, buckle up. This case has everything. We're talking money drama, courtroom tension, and a showdown that's about to explode. Miss Mouse is taking her ex to court, claiming he's raking in way more cash than he let on. Here's the twist. He used to be behind bars, but now he's out and pulling in a serious paycheck. Miss Mouse says it's time he stepped up with more support for the kids. Sounds fair, right? Well, not so fast. The judge isn't here for games, and she's ready to drop the gavel hard. And trust me, the twists in this one. You're not gonna see him coming.
Okay, I was just confused as to why you were bringing that up, because obviously if he went to jail, he served his time, and that's not relevant to any money. Unless you're trying to, say that he got the $20,000 from wire money in prison or jail or whatever.
I have no idea.
Okay, so we're just going to leave that alone, okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Yes. I pay the kids' health insurance.
Okay, how much is that?
$201.
$201.
Yes.
Is that for you and the children, or for you? The children only.
The children only.
Okay, got it.
Yes, and our little girl is about to start cheer, competitive cheer, which of course everyone knows is incredibly expensive, and our boy's about to start baseball, which is again expensive,
right.
And I pay for everything, the food, the water, literally every single thing, and
I believe every other person that is in here probably pays the same thing.
Of course, yes.
Let's talk about the children.
Yes, but I would just like a little bit more since I.
Did you catch that? Miss Mouse's ex just dropped the bomb that he was in jail before revealing his new boosted income. Now, legally speaking, his time behind bars doesn't change what he owes in child support. The only catch? That new money's coming from shady sources? Then yeah, the court's gonna raise an eyebrow. But the judge shuts that down fast. This is family court, and the focus is on income and the ability to pay, not where you were last year. The real mystery. Where's this extra $20,000 coming from? Let's see if we get the truth.
Makes plenty of money. He is a board member on a private equity group.
Okay, what does Joe have to do with this case? Is he the father of either of your children?
No, but they're on his insurance.
All right, so that's a good thing, right?
It's a great thing. So she's not really paying for it out of her pocket, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay,
well, it's not required that she pays for it out of her pocket. It's only required that the children are covered, and you're not doing it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're not going to throw daggers in here.
Okay.
You threw a dagger at him, now you want to throw a dagger at her. That's not what this is about. This is strictly about money for these kids.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Can we keep it about that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now continue.
So I was in jail, and I've been out for a couple of years now.
All right.
And I was not making $60,000 before I went to jail.
All right.
My wife and I, my ex-wife and I, had a shop that we ran, and after going to jail, I came out. When I was in jail, I met a couple of guys that invited me into a program to help kids with special needs. When I got out, and they gave me a job, and I recently got an endorsement to help fund a new gym that we are starting.
Okay,
again,
now we're getting to the important
for children
stuff.
with special needs.
That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said television endorsement, or
Yes,
is
ma'am.
this an endorsement that's not on television?
It will be. It will be on television,
Okay.
and it will be the endorsement will also be for marketing for the new gym that we are opening.
Great. So with this endorsement, how much money will you be making a year?
So it's not. It will be going to our business. It will be an additional $22,000.
Tensions heating up. So now the ex-husband says he wasn't making $60,000 before jail, but somehow, thanks to a few connections, he's suddenly pulling in $82,500. That's a major leap. And did anyone else catch how he danced around the income question twice before finally fessing up? In court, transparency is everything, because believe this, the judge will run the numbers and trying to downplay your earnings. That's the fastest way to watch your child support go way up.
$82,000 a year. Okay. That's a nice little piece of money. Okay. And so you do understand that you will be paying an increased amount in child support based off that endorsement, right? And although, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And although it has not started yet, it's getting ready to pretty soon, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So because of that, we're going to base your child support off of that $82,000. That's the right thing to do. It wouldn't make sense for her to have to come back once it takes effect and ask for the increase. It's going to happen today.
Okay.
All right. So based on 82, well, actually, based on what you provided in court, is $82,500 that you'll be making. Were you trying to shortchange your children?
No, ma'am.
So why didn't you tell me the additional $500?
I apologize, ma'am. $82,500.
You knew the amount, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you come in here to play games with me?
No, I did not, ma'am.
Okay. So $82,500 is
ma'am.
what you make a year.
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
Okay.
Correct.
So based on that, I have your gross at $7,000 a month for a net of $5,482.88. Do you have any other children outside? These are your only two children, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So based on that, I have your child support obligation at $1,370.72. Oh, wait. She pays health insurance. So you know you have to reimburse that to her, correct?
I do not, ma'am.
Well, now you know. You have to reimburse that to her. You're more than welcome at any time to enroll the children in your own health insurance program, but as of today, based on her testimony, it's going to be $201 that you reimburse to her. So when you add that to your monthly child support obligation, it comes down to a total obligation of $1,571.72.
There it is. The judge just locked in his child support based on that full $82,500 income. And honestly, this is how the system's meant to work. When a parent's income goes up, the support should rise too, because let's face it, raising kids isn't cheap. And with competitive cheerleading and baseball coming up, those costs are about to go through the roof. But here's the question. Should parents automatically owe more just because they're earning more? Sound off in the comments.
Are concerns for me before you leave here today?
I think I'm okay.
Why are you smiling so hard?
I just thought it was humorous that his job is reflecting on kids with special needs, and he's just going out of his way to do stuff for kids with special needs.
Let's talk about that smirk. Miss Mouse was grinning like she just won the lottery after that ruling. And hey, we get it, tit was a win for her. But the judge wasn't having any of it, calling out the smug attitude right then and there. This isn't about getting back at someone, it's about what's best for the kids. Whether you agree with the ruling or not, one thing's for sure, if you step into this courtroom, you'd better come correct. The judge does not play.
It makes me happy.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, but that smile was snarky. That's not cute. And that won't be tolerated in my courtroom, you understand?
Yes.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all will be dismissed.
Mouse asked for an increase, and she got it. Dad's new income means he's paying more for his kids, as he should. Legally, this was a textbook child support modification, His finances changed, so his obligation did too. But here's the big takeaway. If you're hiding income, it's only a matter of time before the court finds out. What do you think? This ruling fair? Should he have to pay even more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love these courtroom dramas, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We've got plenty more legal action coming your way.